Hi guys, welcome to another episode on my channel. Of course, as you see, the title is my review on Battlefield Hardline and is it worth buying. And of course, I'll tell you that, my opinion, at the end of the video. So if you want to do that, see what I choose, go to the end of the video. But if you want to know my pros and cons to why I think this game is worth buying or not, you're going to want to watch through this video because I'm going to go over the pros and cons, my preference, my pros and cons, not everybody's pros and cons, mine. So it's my idea. Anyway, so yeah, is Battlefield 4 worth, or not Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline worth buying? It's pretty simple. My pros though is it's a great game all in all. I mean, they put a lot of work into it, but I mean, they could at least put a little bit more effort into the graphics and stuff like that. I mean, it's a really tear down though, kind of to me, I guess. And another thing is, it might be a cover for Battlefield 5 or 6. I don't know which one it'd be next. I don't know if this is Battlefield 5. It might be, I guess, honestly. But it's a cover. Kind of like when we had Call of Duty Ghosts. Nobody liked that game. Or some people do. I mean, I like the game. But some people don't really like the game. And I think the developers know that. But they put that game there so we wouldn't be in a big old struggle and having to wait another year to play a new Call of Duty, which is the Advanced Warfare. So maybe that this is a cover, so we're not worried about waiting. So the next Battlefield that comes out is even better because they've had time to work on it. So yeah, hopefully that's what it is. I don't know, it seems like it would be like that. It's just in my head, it won't stop. I can't stop thinking about it. Anyway, the pros in-game, like in-game pros about this game is there's a bunch of new game modes. Hotwire, Heist, Blood Money, which I'm playing right now. Rescue, and Crosshair. Hotwire is where you drive around in the cars and get points, certain cars. Heist, I don't really know what that is. Blood Money, basically the game I'm playing right now, you go to the money pile, collect money, and send it to your vault. First team to 300 in this game's case wins. Rescue, I think you rescue a hostage. And Crosshair, I don't really know. So yeah, very nice game mode. It's very simple. I don't have to play around with Conquest Large or Conquest or Team Deathmatch. It's just new game modes to mess around with. They took away Counterattack, or the knife Counterattack, whatever it was. It sucked in Battlefield 4. I really hated it. Hated going to go get that assassination, get those tags, and get counterattacked. It was horrible. But they still have. I mean, it's not like they fixed it or anything. It's in the game, but there's some ways that they can't counter knife attack, which is great. But yeah, they took that away. There's none of that in this game, so you can assassinate without getting demolished in this game. So yeah, it's got a great campaign. I suggest if you buy this game, play the campaign first. It makes it a lot more understanding. The graphics are kind of on the edge, but it's alright. I mean, it's a great campaign. I played it. It's great. Another thing is they got new guns and new maps, and I just enjoy playing different games. I don't feel like playing on the same map with the same guns. I want to use something different, and this game brings that because I mean you don't have to worry about using the same guns from Battlefield 4. It's same maps. It's new maps and new guns. Everything is new. It's just a little bit different. So anyway, another thing is deployment time. It's really fast, and keeps the game fast paced, and that's really all I have to say about that. But it's really good to have a fast paced game and not slow and trying to run around and find people. But the deployment time is really good compared to Battlefield 4. So yeah, that goes over my pros. Now let's get to the cons, and I have a lot of these because I don't really like this game, honestly, multiplayer wise. The graphics are a lot lower than Battlefield 4 at least. They made this game look disappointing compared to Battlefield 4. I mean, it looks like a bunch of mannequins running around, honestly. Plastic mannequins. They can do better, that's all I'm going to say. All in all, you can tell it looks like they took less time to make this game. Kind of like when you running late for that project and just scribble something on there. It's kind of like that. I mean, it looks like they can put a lot more effort into this. Made it a little bit better and not... I mean, this is alright. It's not that bad, but still, they could put more effort into it. Another thing that bothers me is the way the cars ride around, and you might see in this video, but if you like go in first person or third person and drive around, the cars seem like when they hit something, they just kind of like, you have more control over them. But to me, that's not the point of the game. The point of Battlefield is, I guess, realistically make it look more realistic, but driving the cars, that's not how my car drives, honestly. I'd rather my car drive normally than drive like they have it in this game. It's a lot, to me it's a lot harder to drive, honestly. It bothers me. Time to kill. By the time you kill someone, your health is already down if you're doing one-on-one. Now if they don't see you, your health's not going to go down, of course, and you're going to get the kill unless you screw up somehow. But if you're going one-on-one, the time to kill is incredibly bad. Usually they'll bring you down to 5% health, even if you don't kill them. Even if you do kill them, they're definitely going to have you down there at that area. And see right there, I just got killed. Of course you're not going to see that because I cut the video up anyway. So yeah, the time to kill is really bad. Next thing is suppression, visually wise. The suppression in this game is horrible. I'm not talking about that little suppressor that goes on in the gun. I'm talking about when the people spray you down and it makes your screen look like your guy is closing his eyes. It is extremely annoying. It bothers me really badly. I wish that was fixed. Shotguns are really extreme. The Spaz 12 shoots incredibly fast, and I've gotten killed by that a few times, and I get bothered by it because, wow, I mean, they run around and they just go ta 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 ta, just spam bullets at you, and literally you have nothing to do against them because they put 3 shots in you, and that thing shoots 3 bullets probably a second, and you're done for. So yeah, shotguns are not the things you want to run into in this game. And of course, I guess I could understand this. There are no LMGs. Yeah, they took out the LMGs, but I think that's why they made the shotguns more powerful, is because you don't have the LMGs in the game now, so you need something support-wise to use. So I guess that might cover the shotguns things, but no LMGs, guys. If you're an LMG fan, I'm sorry, it's not going to be your game. Now, the in-between like pro and cons, both between, I can't decide, is the grappling hook. That's my only one, the grappling hook. It's good for me, and it's bad for the enemies, or it's good for the enemies because, I mean, it adds a lot more vertical stability, or vertical gaming into the game. Like, you shoot a grappling hook on a roof and get up there now, you don't have to worry about climbing the roof or anything. You just simply shoot the grappling hook up there and you're on the roof, and you're a full-born sniper. So yeah, that really it kind of bothers me when I'm getting shot and people on a roof, because you know exactly how they got up there. Some of them didn't climb, they used that grappling hook. And yes, I do like using it, but I still barely understand it for some reason. But yeah, that's all my pros and cons, and to me, I'm gonna straight up say this, I wouldn't buy Battlefield Hardline. It's not worth buying. Honestly, you can buy Battlefield 4 and get all the expansion packs and have extreme fun doing it than playing this game and not even having the expansion packs for them yet. To be all honest, get Battlefield 4 if you don't have it and buy all the expansion packs. You'll be perfectly fine for the next year. I promise you, people are still playing the game. Both the PlayStation, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, all of them. I play PC. You just buy Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3, anything, but don't buy Battlefield Hardline unless you really want it. Then buy it. I'm not stopping you, but I suggest buying Battlefield 4 and all the expansion packs because it is incredibly better than this game. I feel like this is a disgrace to the Battlefield, honestly. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry I made you disappointed, by the way. I don't like the game, but this is my decision. I'm sorry. So yeah. Well, if you guys enjoyed, if this helped you just make your decision, leave a like, comment if you want to ask me something. Of course, I'll answer. And subscribe if you're new. So yeah, see you guys next time.